Hey everyone, this is Zach at FF Chalupa Batman with Triple Play Fantasy for your next 2022 Dynasty Outlook in 5. Today we are talking about Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to go through his Dynasty value in 5 minutes or less, so let's get started. Alright, so for 2021, Lawrence was a QB 24 and 6 point for passing touchdowns and QB 38 in points per game with 13.1 points. That was the same as Zach Wilson. So, stats not great when it comes to fantasy points. From weeks 9 through 16, so that's 8 games, he only threw 1 touchdown. His best scoring week was game 1 versus Houston at home. He threw 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and scored 25.08 points. He had 3 QB1 weeks. That's 18% of his games. So we're talking weeks 5, he was QB12. Week 12, he was QB12. And week 18, when most of us weren't playing, he was QB11. So even though he was a QB1, he was a fringe QB1. So he did not put up good fantasy numbers in 2021. 7 weeks at QB2, 41%, and 7 weeks at QB3 or worse at 41%. Now let's look at his stats a little bit. He was 6th in pass attempts, 13th in completions. Those are solid. He's throwing a lot. You like to see that. Gives him a lot of opportunity. However, he was 46th in completion percentage at 59.6%. That's just not good enough. Now, is that on him or is that on his wide receivers? Probably a little bit of both. And we're hoping to see improvement in 2022. He was 8th in QB rushing yards with 334 yards. You'll like to see that in fantasy. He was 7th in air yards thrown, 12th in air yards completed, but then he was 57th in conversion percentage at 42%. So clearly, he was throwing a lot. He was going deep. He just was not completing the ball. And you need to complete the ball to get those points. So now, how does he look in Dynasty for 2022? Well, according to DLF, Lawrence was a QB7 all summer back in 2021, and then he trended down slightly all season, and then he finished his QB13 in January. He was a clear 101 in Superflex rookie drafts in 2021. And then in startups, his ADP was around QB7, which would have been around the 109 pick. Now in current Superflex startups, his current ADP is 17th overall, which is mid-second round as the QB8. And in current 1 QB startups, his current Dynasty ADP is the 114th overall pick, which is mid-10th round as a QB13. So he has dropped a bit compared to last year, but not too much. However, if you took him in your rookie startup as 101, I don't know how you feel about him right now, but let's talk about it. He is a buy in Dynasty. So he is 22 years old. He won't turn 23 until October of 2022, going into his second season. Yes, he had a disappointing season. We just went over those stats. But we're hoping with this current coaching change, hopefully they get some more weapons in this offseason, and we're going to see some development and improvement from Lawrence. He was the best college quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck, and I think he's still capable of reaching those heights. Yeah, he had a down rookie season, but we can build from that. It's okay. It's 1 year. Don't give up yet. Now, he is not cheap. So when I say buy in Dynasty, you're going to have to give up something. But this may be the cheapest he is going to be at a value in his career. So if you do want to get Lawrence on your team, now is the time to buy before his wide receivers improve in free agency. Let's talk about some recent Superflex trades that have happened for him. Last month, someone traded Deshaun Watson straight up for Trevor Lawrence. Another trade, Russell Wilson for Trevor Lawrence and a 2022 second-round pick. Another trade, Nick Chubb straight up for Trevor Lawrence. And another trade, Tua Tagovailoa and Carson Wentz for Trevor Lawrence. And then about 6 weeks ago, 2 2022 first-round picks and a 2024 second-round pick for Trevor Lawrence. So, honestly, his price is not crazy high if you can find that manager in your league that is a little scared after his rookie season. But hey, go ahead, get Trevor Lawrence, buy him now while he's still cheap, and good luck. Go ahead, like and subscribe to the video. Check us out next week.